Let's go. You guys actually have time to vote to predict who's going to win, despite being, despite it being still going. Despite the game as you're going on, so you can see how the game goes and get a prediction on. 3, 2, 1, let us go.
The keep is enclosed.
We are under attack. Lions are attacking, my liege.
You guys come up here. Excellent. Everyone gets killed. Perfect.
Your popularity is falling.
Now we've got Altaruss down the bottom left. Let's get those stats up now. Moving out already. 5 hunters and a quarry. Versus CIO on the top right with 4 hunters and a quarry. Got some woodcutters in the back. Already starting with the mercenaries post. Potentially going to get some guys coming out. Meanwhile, Altaruss just getting that same thing out. I don't know. They both started. They're both taxing, and they're just a little bit off. Goes some an assassin and 3 slaves here for Altaruss. An assassin and like 5 slaves for CIO. I keep on trying to use the wrong name, so it's really bad. But it is what it is. Altaruss has gotten really good at this initial engagement. He seems to do really, really strong trades here. But now he's up against CIO, who also does really good trades in the middle here. Alright, well his first archer lost and he's killed 2 of CIO's. I think he's going to win it. CIO decides to use his lord to try to protect his remaining 2 archers. Slaves and assassin going off to the left. 1 slaves off to the right. Assassin from CIO down on the right. And slaves on the left. Force archer coming out to deal with the slaves. Nothing over here to deal with the assassin, however. Looks like those arrows should kill that guy. But did he send... unfortunately, all 3 slaves got taken out there. The slave and the assassin are still out there on the left. However, the slingers are still problematic over that side. Force archer coming out this side. That assassin is still hanging out over here, though. So yeah, going for the ox tether instead of the quarry, which is always fun. The slaves have been dealt with. Force archers out here just to prevent any more slaves trying to run past. It's an expensive slave defense, but if it works, it works. Unfortunately, alright, he knows that this guy's here because he lost that. But if he was not careful, this guy here was going to tell everyone that the assassin was sitting here. I think I might try to get that installed into a patch to make it so that the jester does not try to follow the assassins. And because he was already trying to chase this guy down, he's already prepared for the assassin coming at the horse archer. And now we've got slaves and horse archer over that way, and assassins coming that way. Slaves coming over this side, the horse archer will deal with that. The slave and assassin is still hanging out there. Now the 2 assassins coming past here now. I think Altaruss saw those coming, so he's sending these guys over to try to deal with it. And he's got the horse archers. The slaves, they're hanging out over here. Unfortunately, no, it looks like Altaruss did not see those guys coming. It's going to get the granary by the looks of it. And Altaruss does have about 37 food in there, which means that this could be a very painful little raid here. It's on 35, 34, 44 here. It got up to 44 food before it was destroyed. That is a lot of value destroyed. Especially considering he now no longer has any hunt left, so he has to try to get that. It's going to be very hard to get that food back. And unfortunately, this guy is dropping off his apples at the wrong granary. Granary's not there. He just says, you know what? I don't care. I'm too lazy. He just drops the, just tosses all the apples out. Alright, in come the slaves on the other side. And the woodcutter helping out, but that building is going to go down. We got horse archer on the other side, the assassins to deal with one, horse archers ought to deal with the other. He's got plenty of wood to replace that iron mine. But you got more slaves and another horse archer over on this side still. Yeah, get the height advantage. Here, just try to keep the advantage. No, don't stop moving. Get that patrol back going. Or get a few extra horse archers. That works too. He's dealt with that other horse archers. These guys are going to come forward. And these slaves are dropping slowly to these horse archers here. Unfortunately, these two assassins have not been seen. So Altaruss is just going to ignore them. A lot of damage here. Oh, don't walk your assassins through the fire. That was damage that did not need to be taken. It is what it is. Now, neither have tried to get the resources off their hill. They've got the farms going, but aside from that, not much. So, slave and assassin have been used. Probably dropped a farm or two. There goes the assassin. And it's two more assassins. And they're going to be found as he comes to try to chase this guy down. And they're just going to get dropped for no value. Unfortunately, it seems like CIO is just able to get the pressure just a little bit higher on this map. But I've got to say, Altaruss is holding on very well. Like, I'd say that CIO's got the advantage, but only just here. CIO's had the lead the entire time, simply because he's constantly had his raids hitting Altaruss. Well, Altaruss has not had any raids. So CIO's economy's been able to run almost untouched. You can see the building KD is 2 buildings destroyed for Altaruss, which I think was 2 apple farms, versus 5 destroyed from CIO. There are farms, there are iron mines, there are ox tethers, all mixed in there. And now you got shields coming out from CIO. And I don't think Altaruss has any shields coming anytime soon. But this assassin raid could do it. If he lets them actually all join up and then run forward, he could actually win this fight and win the game right here. If he does it, he's got more assassins coming out. I'd like to see some come around the side here, but that is enough. Like, if CIO does not notice it coming in time, this could call it. Here we go. Is this going to be game? We've got horse archers and stuff all through Altaruss' base. Assassins coming in, but it all doesn't matter if the assassins can get the Lord. And they're all stacking. That's it. GG, Altaruss takes the win. GG. He knew that the aim of the game was not to kill the other person's eco, but to kill the Lord. Focusing on the point of the game is the thing. Altaruss, as you can see, the gold he had was almost the same as CIO. However, that was including 500 gold from killing the Lord. So he only actually got about 2,300, which is actually 600 gold below what CIO did. Yeah, well, yeah. If he's even beating CIO, who's actually one of the favorites. Oops, wrong stream. We're gonna head over there so you can see which one we're doing. 2-headed snakes. CIO loves his 2-headed snake. CIO, after this one, CIO's going to need a break. He's assuming he's going to win. Like, this one here is actually, like, it would actually be an upset, but it wouldn't be hugely surprising, if you know what I mean. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let us go.
We are under attack. Lions are attacking, my liege. The Lord
Excellent, everyone's running up on top of the thing to die to the lions. Perfect, everyone did. I like everyone dying. I don't know why. I just do. Now,
stealthy assassins will
the reality
sneak into
is
your
that I
castle.
don't think Altaruss has this particular map particularly strong. I don't remember who we saw playing yesterday against CIO that just never left his keep. Just tried to sit back here, kept his troops on top of his keep, and just got punished for it. But here goes Altaruss claiming the hill, CIO claiming the hill. He's going to be there a bit earlier, but if it's behind the rock, it doesn't make too much of a difference. Neither of them are actually going to bother sitting behind the rock. Or not. Okay, fair enough. You got a horse archer coming out here from for CIO. A pretty strong food economy over here for Altaruss. I don't know if I would worry about getting this apple farm this far out, but better than nothing, I suppose. Meanwhile, CIO's got 3 apple farms and 1 quarry. And I'm sorry, Altaruss, you just don't have the gold value coming in. And you've even got a slave coming into your base over here. He lost on purpose just like that? I don't think that. I think saying that kind of takes some of the success out of Altaruss' actually very well played game. I think we should have a little bit more respect for Altaruss' actually well played game. And but yes, it is amusing to consider. Okay, they're hitting the Lord, that's fine. Slaves and horse archer coming around now. That assassin did manage to get that granary. Altaruss is out of food and he's starting to fall behind. He's got some slingers coming out to try to find the assassin, who is weak because he constantly had to fight those woodcutters going by. Oh, no. You don't want to melee the guy. You just want to shoot him. Stay away. Alright, now you got plenty of woodcutters getting a lot of wood. What are you planning on doing with it? He's got iron and stone coming in, which is actually now starting to give him a little bit more of an advantage over CIO, economically wise, although CIO is moving to iron and stone over this way. Now we've got flames down on the bottom here. Slinger's coming out to try to break the remaining slave. It's not going to work, unfortunately. That's one way to do it, but I think that's all. Just killing the slinger is actually value out of that slave. Now this slave's going to get the apple farm. That one goes down. Now he's trying to chase down the horse archer. Unfortunately, CIO's put these 2 Raven archers out here just to shoot anyone trying to bring the iron to and from these 2 mines. And Altaruss just needs to have something to distract this arrow fire. You probably want to get maybe 2 horse archers and run up this hill to get rid of that thing. Second quarry out the top here for CIO. Horse archer down. Horse archer killing these woodcutters. The Marcus strat. You're the only one who really loves that strat. And it's not Alright, here comes the main salt in the center here, and that could be game with the assassins around behind the Lord. This is going to be very tough for him to get out of. Yeah, that's it. That's going to be. Oh no! There's still 4 assassins there to try push off. He's trying to keep them moving. Ah, come on, you can do it. I mean, you don't have any troops to send out there, and you can't take your eyes off them to get any of your troops out that way to recruit them. So, this I don't think he can manage to get out of this. Oh no, don't retreat. Oh, he sees these assassins coming forward, I think. No, he had nothing to see them, he just assumed. But now the positions are reversed. The assassin's going for CIO's Lord. But at this, there's not enough to kill the Lord here. But that was an incredibly close call there for Altaruss'. And you got to give credit to CIO for knowing when to back off and say, hey, look, I'm now losing more than I need to for this. Even though he's close, I'm not going to continue trying and just waste my troops and put myself in a worse position. Killing pits would have been actually very handy, but I don't actually know where the limit of the building range is. It probably could have put killing pits along here to help him retreat. As I say, not enough assassins there to deal with the Lord. And Altaruss', I just don't think he has the resources to deal with it in this game. He's calling the GG. Well played. It is now 1-1. Alright, so now CIO did say that he needed to take a quick break after that one. So we'll be back on it. What map is Altaruss' going to pick? While they're deciding, let's actually have a look at the stats over here. I mean, the KD was well into CIO's favour, and I do believe the economy was well into his favour as well. So I think having both of those well into his favour really, really helps out. And the next map is going to be on Trident. Need break first. Two, one, yo.
We are under attack.
Oh, of course.
Lions are attacking, my liege.
The Lord has been killed.
Excellent, everyone's dead. Let's get those stats up now. Welcome to game number 3 between CIO and Altaruss'. The matches have been pretty entertaining. For those of you guys who may have forgotten the first match, map 1 on split fronts was won by Altaruss' with a assassin straight to the Lord, who was actually out in the center of the map. Even though, to be fair, CIO was actually in control of the map at the time. Altaruss' took over the win, and on the second map was Two-Headed Snake, where CIO won quite handily, being his home map, and this is now Altaruss' home map of Trident. So whoever wins here gets into the semi-finals. So yes, we've got most of the troops, all of Altaruss' troops coming off to the right-hand side here. And the troops for CIO, where? Oh, here they go, on top of the hill here. He's going to come and try to claim this hill, which means that he can shoot any guys trying to get this, and shoot anyone trying to get the stone down here. CIO has got the 2 stone quarries already, and getting his first delivery of stone coming in. Meanwhile, Altaruss' has just the 1 stone quarry, getting his first delivery already. Wood coming in now. Wood coming in now. I heard fighting. Where did I hear fighting? I have no idea. We've had 1 unit killed already. Who killed it? Altaruss killed a unit that was coming forward from CIO. We've got an assassin coming out that's almost dead. So it could have been. Must have been another assassin. And here we go, destroying the quarry down. Which unfortunately only just evens the game up because CIO had that extra quarry already. However, he's already starting to head towards bread economy, as is CIO. We do have the extra iron mines for Altaruss down here. He's managed to claim them all. Hasn't claimed this stone down here, but is what it is. And CIO's like, look, I've lost one stone quarry. I'm going to go in and protect the other one with my life. Slaves, horse archer, and slinger coming out the other side. I think they're going to be mostly a defensive force. The slaves obviously coming forward. Maybe the slaves and the horse archer coming forward. Extra woodcutters coming out for Altaruss. Off to the right. And now he's claimed this extra stone quarry to try catch up, which means they're actually about even economically now. CIO has not built this extra iron mine over on this side here. Next lot of wood arriving. Next lot of wood arriving. Altaruss is actually doing pretty good at the moment, just having this close stone quarry running this whole time. Now, the question is, what does he want to do with this wood? He's got extra wood now, but he's got all his top hill stuff. He's got this initial stone. Potentially time to start looking into getting your wheat farms and and your bakeries. But no, he just spent it on something. Extra houses. He just bought extra houses. Cool. Yeah, he got that a little bit ago. Now, CIO's also getting his wood in. He could still build this here. Actually, he's got really bad ox-headers set up over here. Look at these guys have to go all the way around to pick up the stone. If you're going to have that, you're going to need to get another one or two ox-headers over here. This one's not all that efficient either, so you probably need to get another couple of ox-headers here. And you got more ox-headers here, but it's still backing up. This side is actually keeping it down pretty well, so works out well. You've got assassins jumping in to deal with these apple farms. Unfortunately, these apple farms aren't really all that valuable for an assassin. So, I mean, that's, what, 5 wood versus 60 gold. Really not valuable here. Now, instead of going for his own bread economy, CIO has gone for a whole lot of, well, starting to get into the extra stone production over here. Assassins coming in behind him. If CIO noticed it, he can come out and deal with it. But if he didn't, yes, he did see it coming past. When these guys saw him, these guys are coming out to deal with that. But the assassins are in the back trying to get that. The slingers are going to go chase that down. More horse archers coming out this side. Ultimately, I think Altaruss actually has a pretty strong economy here. And there he goes, his bread economy. Moved into wheat. I think he really needs to move his this guy down. Sell all your food and rebuild that down here quickly before you start getting wheat coming out. That's your bread. You've got bread coming out and it's too late now. If you delete it right now, all of these guys are just not going to deliver their food. Horse archer down. Horse archers over here. Yeah, if he can keep pressure up, which he has been doing fairly well at. Got a fair bit of marketplace and too bit damaging. Farm down though. He didn't do too bad. I mean, I think there was probably a bit more losses than you really wanted to be taking up there. But aside from that, he's doing okay. This is giving him a little bit more. I mean, he really should be trying to get out here and stop this. But ultimately, this is not very efficient. This is not very efficient. Well, this is actually very efficient, and this is well, it's not inefficient. Let's put it that way. So he's probably getting more stone out of his. Well, he's definitely getting more stone out of both of his quarries than CIO's getting out of his two. Probably inefficient here as well. So he's probably getting more stone out of these two quarries than CIO is getting out of all three. So Altaruss does have that advantage, and he is moving on to extra stuff. I'm not so sure about putting the ox tethers right inside the stone spot, but to each their own. Alright, we've got some assassins coming out to stop these horse archers from patrolling. And that is that done, and now we can actually get all the way across, because CIO has nothing defending that side of his map. We've got some slaves in here, and he's trying to get some assassins up here to wreck this economy here. And he's bringing his archers forward to try prevent this from getting too much value out of it. Ultimately, like, I think, honestly, Altaruss has the stronger game at the moment. However, he's sitting back a little bit too much troops up here. He hasn't claimed the map control. He doesn't have enough map control, is what I wanted to try to say. These guys should be dealt with. The assassins might cause issues, though. The spearmen can't jump out to try and take out the assassins. Slingers drop. The spearmen are going to take down their quarry, though. Horse archers trying to deal with that. Probably not a good idea. No, patrol. That you do not want to be shooting uphill, especially when you've got more troops than you do. Yeah, that was a bit of a waste, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. I would probably leave those slingers down around there. Alright, send them because there's still a few spearmen over here. Meanwhile, those assassins that are now getting up on top of the hill over here. Unfortunately, this is quite a few troops here. Wait, is he going for the Lord?
Saving.
He's actually trying to go for Lord. There's not enough for that, I'm sorry. But getting that shield, that is value. Going for the horse archers, that's value. No, he's going for the granary. Now, there is 34 food in there. 32 food lost. I mean, that is value. But only about 2 assassins worth of value. You know, so... Well, plus any food of these guys that were trying to go put into the old one. Shields now coming out for Altaruss. And Altaruss definitely has... I mean, he could get a ton of horse archers. Bring them out with his shields. Get up here. Wreck this side of his economy. Most of these... There's not enough shields to protect most of this. But I'm kind of afraid that Altaruss is just going to sit back at his base for a little bit longer. And allow CIO to get the advantage. That's probably my biggest fear for Altaruss at the moment, is that he's just going to sit back and let CIO eco up. Until he comes up, he needs to get up here, kill these three. So he's got some map control. Needs to take map control, come up here, take this one. Get some assassins out, raid this, raid this. He's only fighting on this side of the map, really, and ignoring the most important side. This side is where most of the eco is. So this is where you really want to be focusing on, with this side just being raids while you've distracted them. Whereas instead, he's been fighting mostly on this side of the map, and ignoring this side. And unfortunately, I think that's actually playing into CIO's favor at this stage. CIO's now got more points at least, and I think that's mostly due to all these slingers that he's sending out here just to protect any potential assassin raid onto his lord. But now you got this. This is what I was afraid of, having this massive army of Altaruss' here just sitting there, just sitting around on its hill, doing very little, if anything at all. Yeah, this is, like, honestly, right now, Altaruss could win this game. Right now, he could win this game. I don't think he will win this game. Simply because he is not being aggressive enough. I mean, all he needs to do is look at this and go, okay, I'm going to move these guys over to here, and he could kill this entire army. But he's just sitting around on top of the hill, just in case. I think he's afraid of assassins coming in behind. Okay, now the shields have moved and covered them. But there's only like 4 shields there. That's the thing. There's only about 4 shields, which means you should be able to get extra kills if you just move your troops forward. Alright, now where he's actually sending his troops forward. Unfortunately, he did not have enough assassins to deal with what Altaruss had. And now you've got horse archers outside of shields again, which could do well for him. But he's got more assassins coming out. But there's still plenty of assassins, but that is not going to be enough to kill the Lord. I think CIO thinks it will be. Nope, he's going to ignore the Lord and see if he can get into the eco. And horse archers going down for CIO. That is painful, but we need to get these assassins dealt with. I stopped them there. 1 down. Come on, 2 down. Horse archers coming out. Oh no, he's going for the granary. That's food lost. And Altaruss has quite a bit in his granary, so this could be very damaging here. He's sending 1 out here. He's still got 4 out this way. But he is now coming up onto the thing. This could be game. This is enough assassins to do the game. Why? I really do not understand why everybody loves going for the Arabian swordsman in this situation. Now, the Arabian swordsmen are good at not taking too much damage from the archers. I'll give them that. However, directly one-on-one, well, directly fighting the assassins, they're actually weaker.
Saving.
Excellent. Good time for auto-save, actually. And down. I'd like to see these guys. These guys need to be pulled forward a little bit, but I think he's too busy focusing on this. Now, meanwhile, these assassins over here, we did get 1 left over here and 4 left over here. And now that was 2 ins down at least, and he needs to back off now. But there's no range units to distract the fire. Wait, how are those guys catching up with that? They should not be able to catch up with that. Okay, don't back off too far. Just sit with that. Sit right there. Sit where you are. Okay, he's going to retreat all the way to his base, I think. But he does have an army coming up on the other side, so that might well be worthwhile, because he wasn't worrying about this side. Now, if CIO does not know... Oh, this is painful. That got a good amount of horse archers down. Horse archers now no longer have the protection of their shields. So he's getting a few extra kills from that. He needs to get these guys back forward to try to take advantage of the shields being left behind. Alright, this assassin's still sitting around here. More over here. He never did rebuild this quarry over here, which means that he's actually starting to fall behind on the eco side. So, it's going to be close. Unfortunately, don't attack with your assassins unless you've got other units distracting the fire. Don't give them free shots at your assassins. And you definitely have the wood to rebuild this stuff. I mean, there's so much to be focusing on right now for Altaruss that he just can't do everything at once. And I can respect that. And another army coming up the other side. Not very many shields, but more than he sent last time. So, they're in. Right here, these two. Very much so. This one here is probably, yeah, you're right, this one here is probably your most dangerous one. These guys, these three here could easily come out and destroy that. And the loss of the shields again. CIO's micro with those shields has been atrocious. Bring these guys further forward just so you can shoot those while the things aren't there. You reckon? I mean, yeah, that is a lot of assassins, and the Lord is vulnerable. But at this stage, because Altaruss hasn't been able to get this resource or this resource for so long, and this has been destroyed for so long, CIO has taken the lead economically. He has the lead militarily, because he's been able to get this stuff completely uncontested. The Altaruss hasn't tried once to destroy this building. And it's actually been efficiently dealt with now. Nope. He's ignoring it. He's going for the eco. No, he's going to come around behind so that the Lord can't retreat, maybe? No. Wait, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Altaruss, no, what are you doing? That was the biggest throw. He would have killed all of those guys with his guys. That was...
Stealthy assassins will sneak into your
That was
castle.
devastating. That's going to cost him the game. Right there. That I'm pretty sure that's going to cost the game. That, I cannot believe that just happened. Oh my goodness. That is devastating. The gold is almost identical. Despite CIO getting a... Actually, what? CIO got more stone? What? Wait, what? How did that happen? I cannot believe that just happened with those horse archers. Those horse archers... I mean, the KD, but... To be honest, almost identical. For that sorts of numbers, it was incredibly close. The gold, almost identical, about 500 gold different, because CIO got the 500 added gold from the kill. Food, slightly in Altaruss' favour. Wood, Altaruss' favour. Stone well into CIO's favour, which I still don't understand. Iron well into Altaruss' favour. I just cannot believe he suicided.